Hello, everyone. I'm Iranian. First, looking at YouTube, I see 20,000 of you have been looking at my videos. Thank you so much for your time. This video is going to be about the Rolling Stones concert and the artist that was appearing on stage before the Rolling Stones was Prince. I learned two lessons at that concert that I use every single day in my life. I'm going to share it with you, and hopefully, you will learn a lesson or two from what I learned. In 1977, 76, as always, I love to go to concerts. Purchased a ticket for a concert in a stadium in Santa Barbara. The opening act was Prince, the legend, the genius musician, and this was one of the first times that he was appearing on a big stage, and he was the opening act for the Rolling Stones. We went in there and the stadium was all sold out. There were so many people there that you couldn't even move around. So Prince came out with his bra and panty and his garter belts, and so many people were not ready for this scene that they crumbled their beer cups and Coca-Cola cups, and they threw it on stage to get him off of stage. Just take a look at what this musical genius did. He went away, and later on he came back with a new outfit, and the way I see it, he conquered the world. I've been to other countries that nobody speaks English over there, and they listen to his music, Purple Rain and 1999. My God, they have no idea what he's saying, but they still listen to his music. So the lesson I learned when I went to the Prince concert was, if you fail, you get up and tackle again the problem, the world, and I promise you, you will get somewhere. Just take a look at what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I love big rocks. I collect them. I have a property that has a lot of big rocks on it, and I take them and I decorate my other properties. Watch this, watch what? Boy, oh boy. So I put them on this trailer, and I haul them to Los Angeles, and with my tractor I unload them and I decorate the properties. I have a collection of many of them, and they are very beautiful. Let's see here. This rock here, I was trying to pick it up and I was having a hard time. So my guy told me to push it downhill, and I did push it downhill, and I went around to pick it up from the bottom. That was like the biggest mistake I made, because you won't believe what happens in a minute or two here. As you can see in the back of the tractor, the mud is coming up. That's not a good sign when you are driving a tractor. If you look at my tracks on the tractor, they are slipping and sliding all over. I was going back and forth trying to get out of this hole, but I just couldn't get out. I kept going forward, backwards, and no way. The tracks were slipping and sliding. So much for my guy giving me advice to go to the bottom of the hill. Look at this. I'm going back and forth. No chance. It's not going to come out. So that was like a half a day trying to go back and forth and trying to get that tractor out. I failed at what I was doing because I got my tractor stuck in like quicksand. So I had to come back to Los Angeles, pick up another tractor, another trailer, because the other one had rocks in it, and haul it all the way, hour and 10 minutes away from my house, and attempt to get that tractor that I got stuck in the mud, get it out. So it was not a very pleasant day, but as I told you, here I am going down the road on the freeway. As I told you, when I have a problem, I take care of it, I fix it, and I move on to the next problem. So I got my tractor up to the property up there, the second tractor. First, I tied a chain in the front and kept trying to pull it. And that stuck tractor was not budging. I kept pulling and no chance of moving that thing, the tractor, and getting it out of the hole. I started thinking I better go and try to pull it from the back. I couldn't get in a straight line, so I put the chain in the back of the tractor around a big palm tree, and you can see in the video the chain is going through the chain link fence around the palm tree, and I kept pulling, and guess what? I was failing again. It wasn't going to pull that tractor out of the hole. So I said to myself, I better go to the other side and try to pull it out from the other side. As you can see, the chain is going through the fence. Don't worry, I paid for that fence. That fence is mine. They kept going back and forth, and I kept pulling, and the mud was flowing. I changed my angle of my tractor, and finally I hit jackpot. Take a look. I got my tractor out, and now the job is to get this tractor up the hill. So I tied a chain to the tractor that's in the mud hole over there to the back of the other tractor, and I pulled it up the hill because it had rained in Los Angeles, in Southern California rather, and that area was saturated with mud. So we got it up, and we had to clean both of the tractors because of the mud, and we're back in business the following day, and as they say, tomorrow is a new day. Take a look at that mud. My goodness. Quicksand. Here they are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we have to load the tractor I brought from Los Angeles up onto the trailer, and we're climbing it now. Watch, 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 watch. Watch the ramps. Watch the ramps. Watch, watch. Nice, huh? Anyway, mission accomplished. We are chaining down the tractor, so in case somebody hits us on the freeway, the tractor does not fall off of the trailer in the middle of the road. I am based in Los Angeles County, and I was known as the B-Man to the stars. I had a hobby when I was 17 years old, and I went ahead, made it into my profession, and thank God I did. This was a photo of Prince. I look at this photo every day in my house, and I thank him for all the music that made us happy. So that was the first lesson. If you fail, you get up and go again. Then the Rolling Stones came on stage. I never forget how many people were in that concert. It was held at a big stadium in Santa Barbara, and it was sold out. I don't remember if it was during the intermission or it was at the end of the concert. I went to use the restroom. Once I walked in, I saw there must have been about 50 people waiting for the restrooms to become vacant so they can use it. I waited in line to get to use a restroom, and all of a sudden, a guy that was drunk like you don't believe. I don't know how much this guy had to drink, but he walked into the bathroom. So the guy came in, straggling in like that, and everybody knew that this guy is drunk. We didn't know what he's gonna do, but we can tell he was drunk. And everybody started backing away from him. The drunk guy came in like this and started pushing on all the doors. There must have been about 25 stalls so people can do their business. And finally he found one. He pushed it open and he had to throw up. I heard a guy yell out, "Oh shit." He threw up on the lap of the guy that was using the bathroom. I don't know what he had to eat. I know he had plenty to drink, and he threw up all over the guy's lap as he's sitting on the toilet. All because he hadn't locked the door. So the moral of the story is, lock the goddamn door when you're taking care of your private business. And I use both lessons every day in my life. I hope you learned something also. Until the next video, thank you for watching.